Welcome to today's video. I haven't done a voiceover in a while, but my surgery is not for a couple more weeks, so I figured better to do it until then and then take off a month or so afterwards before doing voiceover again. But the main reason doing the voiceover today is because they did a live stream earlier on today that announced some of the features that will be coming to NASCAR Heat 3. And I'm going to do my best to put the link to that live stream in the description. I got to do it via my phone because laptop's being a piece of junk every time I log into Facebook and I go to try to go anywhere. It's like it just messes up and logs me out, so it literally will do nothing on my laptop. And hopefully when I go to do the comment stuff on, well, actually I may do it all on my phone just so I can avoid having to use a laptop, and this is just acting up today. But the link, if you notice, is Hendrix Motorsports, and that is not by accident. Hendrix Motorsports is the one who did the live stream, as all four of their cup drivers will be on the cover. To me, this is awesome. Like, I would have rather seen it with Heat 2 so we could have Junior on the cover. But more importantly, in Heat 1 and Heat 2, it was fan vote. But fan vote in the sense of you vote for Toyota, and that's your options. Like, I wanted Junior on there last year. Final season, the fan vote basically every year for over a decade, and he wasn't eligible to be considered on the cover, so it just seemed like a jip. And hopefully this means they are no longer in Toyota's pocket. Like, I was kind of getting fed up with that. Like, yeah, I know we get free stuff via that deal with paint schemes and whatnot and challenges, but you shouldn't be playing favoritism to one team or another. And so that's why the link, if you looked at the link before even starting the video up, that's why it says Hendrix Motorsports. And the reason I am doing Eldor, not only because it's fast paced, the most unique track in this game, but also it has to do with the announcement, and that is they are adding a 4th series, and that series is Extreme Dirt Series. We didn't get much information on this. Like, they showed a little bit, but the car they showed is, like, if you go to your local dirt track, that top series that runs every single week, that's the type of car that will be in the game. And there will be, I took it as 8 new dirt tracks. It said 9 dirt tracks. I'm thinking we got Eldora plus 8 more. There may be hopefully 9 more dirt tracks, so that would bring the total to 10, but that's not how I understood it. And there's also a fantasy track. I think it's a dirt track because there's just like some crazy looking dirt track in the background when they said fantasy track, but I don't know quite what that means. Like, it could be that dirt track, it could be a paid track, and just that's where it kind of lined up in the video. And we don't know whose fantasy it is. Like, the drivers vote on it. Is it their pick? Is it, like, did they look at the best terms and they combine them type deal? So I just don't know what that means, and kind of sucks. Hopefully they'll give us more information on that. There isn't much time between now and when we'll learn about that. I'll get to that a little bit later, but returning feature is the $50 ticket voucher will be returning. I didn't go and look at the stuff to see if that basically means a free game again, but it's cool to see that $50 voucher again, and it is the same $50 voucher we had in the last game. So you have to go to one of the tracks that is owned by that specific organization, like Charlotte, Bristol, New Hampshire. But like, I'll be using mine again for Bristol. They're also adding esports, which could be interesting. Like, I don't really get into the online racing, especially public. Like, I race with Tyler, who's a subscriber, and one of the people on my friends list. We race every now and then, but that's really the extent of my online racing that I do currently. Like, I may do that if you guys want to see that, but right now I don't know. And let's see. So the final bit of information that we know out of this is that it is released in exactly 2 months on September 7th, and that pre-orders are up and live on the Heat store. So I don't remember the exact website. When you watch the other, you'll get the exact website. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Feel free to comment down below if you plan on playing it. If there's anything that you'd like to see in the game that wasn't announced, that you're curious about. And like I did with the Heat 2 stuff, once I start noticing articles, look through the article, grab the key stuff, come on here, talk to you guys about it, but also give you the links to those articles. So if you haven't seen them for yourself, really check them out. So hopefully I'll be able to keep you guys as up to date as possible on this stuff. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a little bit, because shortly after this goes up, it's Chicagoland.